Good morning and welcome to this week's press conference. I hope you're having a very good week, all of you, and thank you for joining us today. It's hard to believe we are more than halfway through February and less than a month away from the start of spring, which is March 19th. While we look forward to longer and warmer days, we are fortunate to live in a city with many things to do, even during the winter months. Whether it's taking part in the recreation at Lake Erie and Presque Isle Bay, spending time in any of the city's 45 parks and green spaces, or enjoying our great entertainment locations such as the Warner Theater, the Erie Playhouse, Bayfront Convention Center, the Erie Insurance Arena, art galleries, museums, and music venues. Erie has something for everyone to enjoy. This week, we're excited that downtown Erie will once again be the focal point of our city as we welcome the start of the Erie Winter Carnival. Joining us today is Downtown Dave Tamalonis from the Erie Downtown Partnership to tell us more about what is happening starting today. Dave, thank you for joining us. The floor is now yours.
Good morning. Thank you, Mayor. We're super excited to welcome back our Erie Winter Carnival celebration to Perry Square this weekend. This is our third annual Winter Carnival. Come check out over 60 professionally sculpted pieces of ice art in Perry Square. You could skate at the downtown Erie skating rink, and visit local businesses and activities in the Perry Square sheds. Local music acts will be performing all around downtown within our local businesses, and we'll have fire dancing performances on the Perry Square stage. The festival hours for this weekend are today, Thursday, February 22nd from 4 to 7 p.m., Friday from 4 to 7 p.m., Saturday from noon to 7, and Sunday, February 25th from noon to 4. The entertainment schedule for the weekend starts this evening, Thursday, with a music from 4 to 6 p.m. at Parista Cat Cafe featuring Sarah Haggerty. On Friday, February 23rd, from 4 to 6 p.m., we have Saturn to Brazil at Voodoo Brewing Company, followed by the Jennifer Dennehy and Fire Friends fire dancing performance at the Perry Square stage from 6:15 to 7 p.m. Jen is a local educator and dancer, and this year she's bringing a couple of professional dancers from out of town to showcase an amazing show in Perry Square with an encore performance Saturday night as well at the same time. This was a huge hit the last 2 years at the Winter Carnival, and we're super excited to welcome her and her very talented group back to Perry Square. New this year on Saturday, February 24th from 12 noon to 5 p.m., we will host the Great Erie Chili Championship at the Flagship City Food Hall. We're partnering with the folks from Flagship City District. Several local restaurateurs will compete and create amazing and creative chilies that the public can taste. You can taste as many as you'd like for $5. From noon to 5 p.m., you could vote for your favorite chili, and winners for best chili and crowd favorite will be announced from the stage in Perry Square leading up to Saturday night's performance by Jennifer Dennehy and Fire Friends. That'll be at 6 p.m. On Saturday, February 24th, from 12 noon to 2 p.m., we have Abigail and Reed Seed at Ember and Forge. From 2 to 4 p.m., we have Brooke Surgener at Erie Apparel. And rounding out Saturday, from 4 to 6, we have Lindsay Vendetti and Eric Brewer at the Flagship City Food Hall. The fun continues on Sunday from 12 noon to 2 p.m. with Optimistic Apocalypse at the Dollhouse at Point 4 Vintage Boutique and Teddy Rankin at Primo Tailoring from 2 to 4 p.m. Live ice sculpting by the talented team from DiMartino Ice will take place tonight, Friday, and Saturday. So folks that come down early will get a chance to see these sculptures come to life. The Perry Square sheds will also be open with snacks, treats, face painting, caricatures, and kids' activities throughout the weekend. The Downtown Erie Community Skating Rink will be open during festival hours, which again are Thursday 4 to 7, Friday 4 to 7, Saturday noon to 7, and Sunday noon to 4. This is the final weekend for skating rinks, so if you haven't yet tried out ice skating, it's $5, and that includes your pair of rental skates. We've had a fantastic second skating season this year from Downtown Delights until Winter Carnival, and I want to shout out our amazing ice rink staff and manager Kim McMahon for the awesome job that she's done and all of the skating rink staff has done this year. I want to thank our winter activation and events supporters, Erie Insurance, UPMC Health Plan, ECRA, the Erie Community Foundation, Gannon University, Erie News Now, and Happy 927, and a special shout out this year to Winter Carnival sponsor Tim Hortons. You can visit the Tim Hortons donut ice sculpture, and you could put your faces through a donut for a nice photo op also. Thanks also to the City of Erie for allowing us to program up to 140 events like this year-round in our beautiful downtown parks and public spaces, something that would be impossible without support from the Mayor's Office, Public Works, Parks Department, Streets Department, City of Erie Police, and City of Erie Fire. So thank you for your support and trust in us at the Erie Downtown Partnership. This is not just a celebration of amazing ice sculptures and art, but a celebration of our local businesses, restaurants, musicians, and the winter season here in Erie that I think is often overlooked. So make the best of this weather while we still have it. It looks like the next 2 days are going to get a little cooler. We might see some snow. So come join us and celebrate the winter while it's still here in Erie at the Erie Winter Carnival. There is so much to do and see downtown this weekend. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dave. We really appreciate it. All that you and the Downtown Partnership are doing to bring these special events into the wonderful downtown Erie. Thanks you to everyone at City Hall for your support for the Winter Carnival. And we are blessed to have such a dedicated, talented employees in the City of Erie Public Works, Police, and Fire Departments. They work so hard to ensure the events such as this are welcoming and safe for everybody. These same employees have been working hard in preparation for the once-in-a-lifetime event that's coming in just 46 days. That is the total solar eclipse on Monday, April the 8th. I will take a few minutes now to help you prepare a little bit. This is a very exciting event for the City of Erie and for the tens of thousands of visitors that are expected to join us. It might even be hundreds of thousands of visitors. Since Erie is in the path of the totality, we expect to have anywhere from 60,000 to 260,000 visitors here. We know that the area's hotel occupancy for that weekend is already booked at 86%. While we wholeheartedly welcome visitors to our amazing city, we want our residents to be aware that what they can do to make the day as enjoyable and safe as possible for everyone. We know that the gridlock and traffic jams will be a major concern, so please be prepared for that. Other cities have been in a total solar eclipse, have said that it took 12 hours for their highways and interstates to clear for major traffic after the eclipse. We are encouraging visitors to arrive early and, most important, stay in Erie a little later rather than hit the road immediately after the eclipse ends. Locally, please limit unnecessary travel downtown or on the state routes and interstate on April 8th. Please note, there is a great website and mobile app from PennDOT which has real-time traffic information. This will be good to check. On May 8th, I encourage you to look at 511pa.com. Again, that's 511pa.com. This will help you understand where you can travel safely and what areas you should avoid. PennDOT will also be putting up message boards on highways that lead to Erie in advance and during the eclipse. These message boards will inform motorists of the eclipse date and warn about possible heavy traffic. They will also include safety messages such as remember to use your headlights during the eclipse and do not stop on shoulders or in the middle of the road to watch the eclipse. EMTA will be running all bus routes as normal but will adjust if necessary due to traffic congestion. Riders can use the MyStop mobile app for real-time bus information and trip planning. Please note that the paratransit service or Lyft rides will be medical-only trips on April the 8th. On Monday, April 8th, City Hall will be closed to the public to reduce traffic downtown so that many employees also can work remotely to reduce traffic congestion. However, City of Erie personnel who are essential to assisting with the eclipse will be working on site. In fact, every available city police officer will be working during the eclipse. The City of Erie and Fire Department will open an emergency operations center on April 8th to coordinate any problems or fire and traffic issues and maintain communication with Erie County. Public Works will help coordinate street closures, placement of portable toilets and trash cans, and clean up the parks and public spaces after the eclipse is over. There'll probably be a lot of cleanup to do. Erie's public schools are closed on April 8th because the eclipse will start around the time the school gets out. At 2:02 p.m. on April 8th, the moon will start to block the sun. The total eclipse will last from about 3:16 p.m. to 3:20 p.m., about 4 minutes. During those 4 minutes, Erie will be totally dark, and the temperature will probably drop about 10 degrees. The sky returns to normal at 4:30 p.m. Please consider where the sun will be at 3:16 p.m. to decide a good viewing location. The sun will be toward the west, not over the bay. You may find that the best spot to view the eclipse is from your yard or somewhere within walking distance of your home. Remember to not injure your eyes. You cannot look directly at the sun during the eclipse without special ISO protective glasses or shields. Residents should also ensure they have adequate groceries and prescriptions so they don't have to fight traffic to get to a store on eclipse day. If you have an appointment on April 8th, it's probably best to reschedule it. Please ensure that your caregivers can arrive and depart safely, and make sure you know where your children are at the time of the eclipse and be equipped to view the eclipse safely. You can visit this location, science.nasa.gov/eclipses. There you can get tips on safe ways to view the eclipse. Also, business should consider their staffing plans for the day of the eclipse and contact vendors in advance to ensure any deliveries of supplies are not interrupted by the expected traffic. Because it will be totally dark during the eclipse, also consider if you have outdoor lights that are on timers, adjust them to give you light from at least 2:30 to 4 p.m. For more information about the total eclipse, including where to get eclipse glasses to safely watch the eclipse, please visit the Visit Erie website at www.visiterie.com. And that concludes this week's press conference. Please continue to follow us on social media for the latest updates on everything happening in the city of Erie. Both of us who spoke are now available for interviews as well. Thanks very much for being here.